the neighborhood.
扫着端，哎外沙漏，哎外沙漏，哈咱比好，哈么子来扫着端，哎外沙漏，哎外沙漏。扫着端，哎外沙漏，哎外沙漏，扫滚毛滚乱，转过又毛转乱，哎外沙漏，哎外沙漏。
Hi, today I'll be teaching a Dai, which is a type of traditional Chinese dance. Today's video will be a continuation of me teaching the girl in the neighborhood, and we'll finish it today. So let's get started. Going off from where we left off last time, so this was 1-8 count and here is 7-8. From here you're going to step forward with your left leg and push out with your hands straight forward. So from here, you're down here and step onto your right foot and left and then left. And while you're doing that, these arms go from here to come up to sort of your armpits and then push out with the thumbs up position. So push out, and then on the and count, your arms come in front of your chest and push back out on the next count. So 1 and 2. And here your leg, both legs are bent, and this foot is flexed as well. Your arms are like this, so your right arm is above your head, and your left arm is sort of almost behind you, and you're looking towards the audience. From here, step down, and on the third count, you're gonna take a huge step to turn, sort of. From here, it's 2, and then step 3. So your arms are sort of going from here and making a wheel to come over each other while you're turning. So starting from here, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3, 4, and on 5. So you came back from your turn, and your hands are gonna come in to form in this motion. And this is gonna last a few counts, so go slowly. You don't wanna get here early and just stay here. So, over here, and then after turning, this right leg starts stepping while these arms come in. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're gonna take 4 steps, and the steps are like this, where you're almost kicking your behind and your feet are flexed. And when you wear the dress for Dazu, it's gonna have a special effect. So yeah, from here, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so now we're here, and then your arms are gonna curl in to your back. So from here, you're going curl and push. So as your arms are curling in to push, your whole body sort of faces to the back, and so does your head to follow their direction. 5, so 7, 8, 1, 2, and on 3, you're going to turn back around from the way you came. So from here, I'm going to show it from the front. So you're going to turn back, and then you're going to turn around like this. Your head is sort of tilting to the left, and yeah, just sideways, and then you're going to like scoop your head up like that. And you're going to scoop your head up towards the front. From here it's 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. And as you scoop up and your arms form like a sort of straight line towards the left diagonal, your right leg lifts up in a like tiny arabesque. So and sort of lean forward. It's like a force is pulling you over there, and you're gonna use your weight to run to the diagonal corner. 3, 4, and on 5, you're sort of in the corner area, and then you're gonna start with your arms coming in. From here, your arms go here to form, your hands form peacocks, and they're gonna come out like this. So 3, you do this motion twice, and the second time is on 7. Wait, oh, this is 5, and this is 7. So just repeat it. And while you're doing this, your leg is gonna sort of stop. So like you kick, and then you're gonna come back to the position you came from. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And from here, both arms are gonna come down as you turn to face the back. And when you face the back, you're gonna do sort of like a playful motion with your hands. And it's gonna be on the and counts. So you're gonna turn from 7, 8, 1, and 2, and here you're gonna do a sort of playful movement with your hands, and your head is gonna follow. So I'm gonna first show you from the front, because that way it's easier for you all to see. And it's gonna be 7, 8, 1, and 2, and. So your right hand moves first, then your left, and then both hands. And while your right hand moves, your head turns to the right to look down, and then turns left, and it looks straight. So I'm going to do it facing to the back now. 7, 8, 1, and 2, and 3. And on 4, you're going to strike a pose like this. So your hands are going to sort of curl in a quick motion, and it should be like you're gonna hold it for like 1 second. 4. And then you're gonna step onto your left leg and then your right. So you're gonna sort of walk in a slight turn because you're gonna turn from there. And then from here, your left foot is gonna continue stepping to come to this position. So with the turn, it's 4, 5, 6, 7. So get to this position by 7, okay? And this position is your right leg is bent, both legs are bent, and your left foot is popped. And your hands are forming peacocks, so your left hand is behind you, like this, and this hand is like pointing towards yourself. And there's a gradual movement here for around 2 counts. And you're looking at the audience, but your face is slightly turned away. So 7, 8. And from here, you're gonna come to this position. So your hands go from just like bring across to push out. And your whole body is like leaning up towards the ceiling. And both legs are bent, so you just sort of turned your left leg. And then, so this is 2 counts. 1, 2. And then you're gonna switch sides. So do the same thing on this side. Now you're gonna be sitting into your left hip, and you're gonna look up at the left. And this, you'll hold this for 1 count. Now you're gonna turn to face the back while maintaining your upper body. So like this, like that. So don't move your upper body, just keep it stiff. And then turn back. And from here, your hands are gonna curl out to like sort of give. From the front, it looks like this. So you're here, and then they come down, curl to give out. And your head follows. So your head is looking up with your hands are coming down. And while you're doing that, you're walking. So your right foot steps out, and you sort of give a little bit of like a slight body roll, like that. And your left foot, and it's stepping onto your dummy point. As you step up, this comes back down to a bent parallel. So from here, it's 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here you're gonna start another pose, very similar. It's basically this one, except it's facing the back. So you're staying to your right hip and looking to the right. 5, 6, 7, 8. And on 8, your hands are going to come in. I'm going to show you from the front. You're going to come in, everything's going to come in, so are your feet. And they come down. So they just come down. It's like a smaller version of this, except they just do this instead. And as your hands do that, you step onto your left foot and then turn around. Turn around, and your hands, after coming down, they're gonna continue. So don't just stop here. Come make a continuous line to this position. Well, so without the turning around and stuff, it looks like this. Like that. From here, you're gonna make a sudden motion on the 8 count. It looks like this. And basically, your hands come in to form peacocks, and your wrists are turning inward. Your head tilts to the right, and your right leg kicks out with a flexed foot. So this is 8. And I'm gonna start counting from the body roll, sort of. 5, 6, 7, 8. And from here, you're gonna step out since this leg is already up, and your hands are gonna come in. So this hand is gonna come in and this one's gonna go out. From here is, and you're gonna bend your knees when you do that. So it's this sort of motion. And your in position looks like that. Yeah, it's sort of like two separate things curling in slightly, and then you end up here. So your legs, this one steps, and it plies to sit into your right hip. So from here it's 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th count, you start dragging to run in a circle towards the back. So dragging 5, 6, and on 7, you're almost back to the front. Your left leg comes to step forward. Do that turn we've already done twice. It's your hands are like this once again. So on 7, and then on 1, it's like this. So your hips gonna suddenly pop out while your hands curl out. So it goes from 7, 8, and curl in here to push out. And you're looking towards your towards the right corner. Your right foot is popped as well, so it's like this, and your head is tilting slightly down, but you're looking straight. And then this foot is gonna come down while this one steps up to go to this position. Your hands are gonna flip, and your chin is also gonna lift up as well. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. And from here, your left foot is also gonna come down. And then, once again, you're gonna step with your right to the pop position. Except here, it's only for 1 second. So it comes out as your hands switch again. So your hands are like this. 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So on 5, they just switch, and your hip pops out also at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5, 6, and on the 6th count, your head's sort of turning to look back at your left arm, left hand. And then you're gonna start, you're gonna sort of go through and make this position. And as you go out, your feet are gonna step 3 times. So your right foot steps first, and it's that sort of flex kicking step that we talked about. Every time you come down, you bend. So it looks like that. 5, 5, 6, and here you're gonna start walking in place, except turning, and sort of feel like that there's like a pole you want to walk around. So your whole body's curving backwards. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. And here you're almost to the front. So when your left leg comes out, you're gonna start walking a different sort of walk. And here, your foot comes out. So it looks like this. And your right foot, you step onto a popped foot, and then it sort of comes down slowly. While you're doing that, your arms sort of melt down, into this position. Here, this left hand comes up to your shoulder, and this one is gonna like sort of a casual swing walk. And it just repeats this movement as you step. Then from here is 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. And the next step, you go from here to here. So, and then you're just gonna keep walking. Yeah, like this. And I think you take 4 steps. So let's do this with counts, starting from 1 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 5 is your last step, and you're in this position. And from here, your left foot is gonna step to face the back. So you're gonna sort of turn as you step. So your left foot turns, and you're facing the back. Your hands go from here to here. So you're walking like this, and it's here. And they're gonna curl in to push back out. And your right hand is behind your back, while this one is pushing out to the side. So together, it looks like this, from 5 and 6. And from here, you're gonna step into a bent parallel position. So your right leg comes in, and your hands also sort of come forward. So I'm gonna show you from the front. Come forward. And so they're gonna curl out to the left side, and your head follows as well. So this is 6, 7, 8, 1. And after this, you're gonna pick up. So 1, 2. Your hand, this is a continuous motion, so don't just stop here. Just keep going. This hand comes back up, and this hand makes a circle to go straight up. This is your right, and this is your left. And then your left leg sort of kicks up, and it's also flexed. You've probably seen this pretty often already. So 1, 2. And from here, your left leg is gonna step, and your right leg's gonna step, and you're gonna turn, sort of parallel turn, and then make sure you're facing here. So from here, and your hands are sort of down as you turn, and at the very end, this foot pops up. So your left foot pops up as soon as you get to this position. From here, your hands are gonna go to their positions. So this left hand goes behind you, and make sure to hold it, don't let it just drop, while this hand flicks up, and your head goes along with it. And that's the last position. So, like that. Now I'm gonna go from this walk to the very end. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's it. Now I'm gonna do it with the music, and I'm gonna do it counting and without counts. 5, 6, 7, 8,
沙漏。